Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain. But you feel it. I'm trying to free your mind.
Popular DNA testing service 23andMe investigates data leak claims. Now, this comes from Cyber News. It says adversaries claim to have acquired a large chest of private user data from 23andMe, one of the most popular direct-to-consumer genetic testing services. Scrap data samples are allegedly doing the rounds online as the company investigates the situation. It is yet to identify any breach. So this is updated as of today, I think. And it says a threat actor on the cybercrime marketplace breach forums claims to have obtained data from 7 million 23andMe users. And it says the CSV. So they said the CSV file in the link contains the profile list of half of the members of 23andMe. These members have technical details such as their origin estimation, phenotype, and health information, photos, identification data, raw data, and their last login date. And the hacker said they claim to have more than 13 million pieces of data. Now, they said that the Cyber News research team observed a sample of the data compiled from one group, allegedly from these 23andMe users. It says more than 200 megabytes in size, and they said that these entries had the name, the sex, gender, age, location, ancestry markers, lineage, Y-DNA, and mtDNA haplogroups. Not sure what that is. So traces paternal and maternal ancestry. That's what that means. And it says they still haven't fully verified the authenticity of the data, though. Now, 23andMe is still investigating this. But the biggest thing to me was, if you scroll down a little bit here, it says, rather, the preliminary results of this investigation suggest that login credentials used in these access attempts may have been gathered by a threat actor from data leaked during the incidents involving other online platforms where users have recycled login credentials. So basically, they may have gotten their information for 23andMe from another account because, like a lot of people like to use recycled passwords. So if they were able to breach one area, they could just try the password somewhere else. So, but another thing people are suggesting is that they may have scraped them from the web interface. Apparently, so 23andMe has a search feature, and you can find different connections or different family names and stuff like that if you have an account. Now, with private information like that, the searches I think should be specific to each user. It makes sense to have it open because you can check if other people are related, but there should be some type of like multi-factor check if you want to try for search for a family member or somebody else who might be related to you. 23andMe has sold more than 12 million DNA test kits. So for stuff like this, when you have secure passwords, if you're dealing with passwords, you should always enable two-factor. Don't use the same password. One, avoid putting personal information in a password like your name or your date of birth. And at some point, you should ask yourself, like, how important finding your genealogy is to you. Like, do you really need to know exactly what region in Europe and Africa you came from? Like, can you find this stuff out offline in the books, or just call your great uncle or something? Like, always consider what type of data you leave out there. The internet doesn't need to know everything about you. When you start inputting DNA information and just leave it out for these web scrapers to just take it, doesn't lead to very good results. But as always, thank you for watching. If you're on Rumble, Odyssey, or YouTube, I appreciate it. But what do you think? Is this hack credible? Is it fake news? Are these hackers just blowing smoke on a forum, just trying to get some clout? Do you have a 23andMe account or something similar? Are you thinking about canceling it now? Like, share, comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks, and take care.